GTA is a legendary franchise in gaming. Its narrative, unique gameplay, attention to detail, and overall fun factor have stuck with millions of players around the world for decades. GTA 6 is one of the most, if not the most anticipated game of all time, so it's fair to say we're all pretty hyped up for this game, especially after 12 years since the last entry of the franchise.
What the fuck?
So to celebrate that it just got delayed once again and we're 1 year away from launch, I decided to revisit GTA 4 and GTA 5 to analyze their story, driving, gunplay, open world, and customization, so I can finally figure out which game is better. So stick around, cause the winner will definitely surprise you more than you think. Every GTA has its own unique story, with beloved protagonists, side characters, and antagonists. In GTA 4, we follow Niko Bellic, a former Serbian soldier who comes to liberty city in search of a new life, the American dream, and to tie up some loose ends. In GTA 5, we play as not one, but three main characters, Michael, Franklin, and Trevor. Michael is a retired bank robber who went into witness protection after a robbery gone wrong, betraying Trevor and making him believe he was dead. He now lives in Los Santos with his family, and even though he's rich, he's miserable and far from being a model father. Franklin is a gang member that's not exactly happy with his current situation and wants to get out of the hood by any means necessary. And Trevor is a chaotic psychopath, murderer, and drug dealer who was betrayed years ago by his best friend and has lived a lie ever since. Niko arrives in Liberty City with his cousin Roman, the one who told him he had mansions, cars, and titties. But to Niko's disgrace, that's clearly not the case. He has to find a way to survive in the city by doing small jobs here and there, meeting new people and starting to make connections. Connections that lead him into drug deals, the government, and of course, the mafia. His goal is simple: make a living in LC while trying to find the person who betrayed him and his friends back in the war. That's GTA 4's story in a nutshell. On the other hand, the story of GTA 5 mainly revolves around government affairs, corruption, betrayal, and heists. It prioritizes action and over-the-top moments, while developing the protagonists and the respective narratives, as well as the ones they share. GTA 4's story mode is darker, more serious, and overall more profound. Niko evolves as the story progresses, surrounding himself with good friends, bad people, and worse people. But the ones that truly stand out are his friends. They're relatable, welcoming, and each of them is unique in their own way, as they all bring something to the table, whether it's humor or genuinely interesting story moments. They feel human and organic, and the fact that they call you to hang out, unlocking special dialogue, adds a lot to this authentic sense of friendship and gives weight to their presence in the story. Some might say that for a big chunk of the game, Niko is just an errand boy or a toy soldier, and while that might be true, deep down it serves a purpose. It helps Niko climb his way up in the city and fulfill his vendetta. The characters we work for are for the most part memorable and driven by interesting motives. The one thing I didn't like about the story mode is the forced relationship with Kate. The game pushes her way too much toward the end, and we barely get to know her, like her, or even empathize with her. So when the time comes and she dies at Roman's wedding, you feel absolutely nothing. Seeing Niko suffer for her loss doesn't make much sense. In that case, Roman's death has a much bigger impact on the player and makes for a more powerful ending. But man, if you have to choose between this random ass girl or Roman, I think the answer is pretty clear. GTA 5 has a more, not to sound demeaning, mainstream story. It's more accessible for everyone. It has more comedy, and a pretty good one actually.
I asked for a fair day's pay after a fair day's work. Then he kinda got a little angry, so I admit, I kinda got a little angry.
Did you kill him?
What kind of fucking animal do you take me for? No, I didn't kill him.
Oh, fuck.
But I did kidnap his wife!
Oh no!
Has more action, more fun overall, and it might not be the best story of all time, but it's enjoyable and quite complete. The protagonists are iconic and have a good dynamic overall. They work pretty well and give a lot of personality to the story. But of course, there's a big problem for me. I used to think that the story was pretty balanced in terms of the three characters' narratives. But in this last playthrough, I realized that the main protagonist is definitely Michael, while Trevor and Franklin mainly exist to support his story. Michael has much more development than the others and is clearly the true lead. Sure, Franklin and Trevor have their own things going on, but in retrospect, Trevor is kind of well developed, while Franklin feels like a side character who somehow made it into the game by miracle. Michael, on the other hand, has a rich, in-depth writing, and you can even see it reflected in the stats menu when you finish the story mode. I spent almost half of the total playtime as Michael, and the other half combined between Franklin and Trevor. So let's put it this way, GTA 4 story mode has 93 missions. 93 missions to develop and grow a single character. Meanwhile, GTA 5 has 69 missions, but within that number, you have to develop 3 different characters, their individual missions, and the ones they share. So I think it's pretty safe to say that GTA 4 not only has a more interesting and profound narrative, but it also covers deeper and more meaningful themes, develop its characters better, and feels more unique and memorable in terms of writing. So even though I like GTA 5's story and had a lot of fun with it, this point goes to GTA 4. Driving is a key mechanic in every GTA game. If you have an open world set in the present day, you have to be able to drive or fly to move around the map, as you'll be spending a massive amount of time using this mechanic. The driving in GTA 4, among many other things, is quite controversial. Some say that certain cars feel like boats, that they're too heavy, don't brake as easily as they should, and the corners are really difficult to take. And I don't blame them. The driving overall is very tricky in this game, and it can be pretty frustrating. But the argument here is that the driving is a bit more close to reality. GTA 5 on the other hand is the complete opposite. Driving feels lighter, faster, and far more arcade-like, making it easier to control and definitely more accessible to casual players, but a bit less realistic. So here's the problem. One's quite difficult and the other one is too easy. But what about other vehicles? GTA 4 features around 120 vehicles, while GTA 5 offers roughly 270, more than double the amount. So at first glance, GTA 5 clearly has greater vehicle variety. More cars, more boats, more helicopters, and this time you can actually fly planes. Unlike the cars, I think that making the handling of boats, and especially flying, more accessible gives the player a bigger fun factor, because it lets you move from place to place without sweating too much or worrying about the vehicle's destruction. Flying in GTA 5 is so much better, it's actually kind of relaxing for me, and the fact that the views in this game are better makes flying not just fun, but also satisfying to the eye. So of course, flying is more varied, more fun, and more satisfying in GTA 5. But let's go back to the driving. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a sucker for GTA 4's driving. I love that it's not that easy. It gives a bit more of a challenge and makes this mechanic more unique in my opinion. But the truth is, it's right on the edge of being too difficult to handle and starting to lose its fun. GTA 5 is objectively more fun. It might not be as realistic, but it's definitely easier to enjoy. As for flying, it's also way better in 5, so that pretty much gives you the answer. GTA 5 wins this point, but GTA 4 will always be special to me in this aspect. Hey man, if you made it this far, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments which driving you prefer. I read all of them and really enjoy seeing your perspectives. Let's keep going, cause the winner is yet to be revealed. The gunplay is as important as any other mechanic in the series. It's vital for both story mode and free roam. Because what would this series be without its shooting mechanics? Let's start with GTA 5 this time. This game offers much more variety in terms of weapons, making it richer and full of possibilities. New ways to attack, destroy, and cause chaos in the city. The weapon wheel is now a thing, so we can pick guns faster and more easily, unlike GTA 4. GTA 4 doesn't have that many weapons, but I think the ones it does have work for the tone of the game. In GTA 5, you have like 5 or 6 pistols, and honestly I end up using just 1 or 2, and this applies to most weapon categories. Now let's get to the main thing, the actual gunplay. GTA 5, much like its driving, has a very accessible mechanic. You can easily unalive people, it's easy to aim, and shooting overall is pretty damn fun if you ask me. That's one of the things that make this game so entertaining and replayable. However, I do have a problem here. In GTA 4, you could be aiming at someone, and with the auto aim, move the right stick to automatically switch targets, which made aiming feel smoother. In GTA 5, this isn't the case. If you want to change your target, you have to either aim manually or stop aiming and aim again, which not only looks awkward, but also interferes with the flow of combat. GTA 4 has also one detail I'm not a huge fan of. While in cover, you can only shoot a few times before the game forces you back into cover, slowing down the pace and taking away some of the freedom during the encounters. So basically, both games have their flaws, but they're quite fun overall. So, how do we choose a winner? The answer for me is pretty simple: the physics. I'm sure you've seen those videos comparing the physics of GTA 4 and 5, and it's well known that they're far better in GTA 4. Maybe when it comes to driving, it's more fun for most people that isn't that realistic. But in gunplay, it's the other way around. The fact that the shooting mechanics are more realistic and more complete in GTA 4 makes a huge difference. You can love GTA 5 as much as you want, but this
I'll kill all you punks. No way. Yeah, nigga.
is not the same as this. To finish this point, it's also important to mention that while I was playing GTA 4, I was trying to do a deathless run, which clearly didn't work out. But the immersion and fun you get from playing smart, changing angles, exploring different ways to approach certain encounters, and really playing carefully rather than just rushing through everything is one of the best experiences I've ever had in a video game. The fact that your health doesn't regenerate and your bullets aren't infinite forces you to actually look for health packs, grab some food, and plan your moves. This gives the game a huge plus, something I can't really say about GTA 5 in that regard. So this point is for GTA 4. These games have pretty different atmospheres and layouts. Liberty City is a grey, dark, and relentless place, while Los Santos is full of joy, color, and opportunities. LC has almost no soul, no joy, and no happiness. Everything feels kinda sad and dramatic. LS has a lot of life, movement, and energy. This is not good or bad. Actually, I love that each game has its own unique personality and the cities reflect that perfectly. I love them both for what they are, but we're comparing them to see which one is better. In terms of content, it's pretty obvious that GTA 5 has a huge advantage. While GTA 4 gives you a few activities like pool, darts, shows, races, restaurants, bars, and of course,
Nico, it's Roman. Let's go bowling.
GTA 5 has all of that and a whole lot more. It adds sea racing, flying lessons, parachuting, triathlons, more stores, properties to buy, more strangers and freaks, and random events that can happen while exploring Los Santos. And while I love the atmosphere of Liberty City, the amount of content GTA 5 offers is insane. It's full of life, more vivid, and definitely more dynamic, the perfect definition of a great open world. This point is really a no-brainer. Even though I prefer the atmosphere and personality of Liberty City, Los Santos is more complete in almost every aspect by comparison. The customization in games is a pretty big deal for me. I love being able to change the styles of characters, their faces, their outfits, and their overall look. And you can do that in both games. But I don't know what happened with GTA 4, because San Andreas already had great character customization. Haircuts, body types, clothes, and more. So it was really disappointing to find out that we couldn't do most of these things with Nico. I mean, yeah, you can buy clothes, change outfits, and all that. But first of all, it's pretty limited. The clothes are mostly boring, there aren't many options, and that's about it. You can't change anything else about Nico's appearance. No haircuts, no beard, no muscles, no belly, nothing. And second of all, the UI for customization is straight up trash. I swear I freaking love this game. But what the fuck is this?
Fucking shit! Cunt! 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 Cunt!
You can tell me that not only do I have like 4 clothing options for my character, but also to preview them I have to wait from the launch of GTA 5 to the launch of GTA 6. It's absurd and honestly unacceptable. Of course, GTA 5, just like in the previous point, doesn't only win, it completely humiliates its older brother. In this game, you have a ton of options to customize not just your character, but also your cars. In GTA 4, you'd enter a paint spray and it would automatically repair and recolor your car. It didn't even let you choose the color. In GTA 5, you can literally change the horn, man. That's all I need to say. The freedom, the possibilities, and the combinations are endless. There are more vehicles, more customization options to show off your personality and your style. When it comes to characters, you can buy suits, urban clothes, hats, masks, glasses, and more. The haircuts are a bit of a letdown since there aren't many, but hey, at least they're there. You can also increase your abilities and stats by using them with the 3 protagonists. So yeah, I'm kinda pissed about the lack of content in this regard for GTA 4, but fortunately GTA 5 overcompensated for it, and everything points to GTA 6 taking customization even further. So this point goes to GTA 5, making it the winner of this video. GTA 5 takes the first spot, and if you ask me, it's very well deserved. But GTA 4 is right up there too. I honestly prefer GTA 4, but objectively, GTA 5 is a more complete experience. Still, this could have easily been a tie or even a win for GTA 4, just for the incredible story it delivers. The point of this video isn't to trash talk or praise one game over the other. Well, it kinda is, but the main goal is to break down their strengths and flaws, so we know what to ask for and expect from future games, in this case, GTA 6. So let's hope we get a masterpiece in November, or at least a fun game. It's a shame that it just got delayed, once again until November, but let's hope it's for the best. Man, replaying these games was quite an experience. I loved the hell out of them. I've been playing them since I was a little kid. These games are something else, man. The atmospheres, their stories, characters, attention to detail, and the fun that they've brought us is priceless. I had a great time making this video, and I hope you did too while watching it. So if you made it to the end, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed, because it motivates me to keep creating content for you guys. If you liked the video, leave a like, and don't forget to comment which game you prefer and which games I should compare next. I'll be very happy reading your thoughts. So without further ado, I'm Fitzma, and I'll see you in the next video.